Welcome back to the Third Identity channel, or if you are new to the novaTop, geoTop, futoTop family, Third Identity is basically futoTopFlex. Initially intended to be my mathematics identity and channel, this channel is intended to be Quiz Team or Quiz Bowl inspired, and is intended to also be inspiration for literally everything else that is not necessarily directly related to geography and technology. In this video, I am actually showcasing a font that I'm interested in creating using BirdFont. This font, I'm using this font application. I wanted to use Font Forge originally, but I didn't know how to use it, so I'm on BirdFont now. This is for supplemental punctuation characters. If you can't tell this already, if you haven't been able to tell already, I've actually sped up this video about 30%, so it's at 1.3 speed compared to 1.0. 30% faster than would normally be expected. But this is about the supplemental punctuation characters available on Unicode. The code block starting at U+2000 and continuing through U+206F. So every single character I attempt to trace for my font, I am also using the Unicode code charts so that I stay on track. I haven't always stayed on track with these, but this is a serious, not dingbat or anything, this is a serious font that I am attempting to do for myself and for the novaTopFlex community. So this goes from U+2000 through U+206F. This is a Unicode block. It's supplemental punctuation characters, punctuation on top of punctuation, alternative punctuation, not so common punctuation, traditional punctuation, all sorts of punctuation. And these are not the only punctuation symbols available on Unicode, at least not even up to this point. There are additional punctuation symbols later on in the Unicode code charts. The higher up in the Unicode, the less commonly used the punctuation symbols are, at least relative to ASCII, the American standard. So yes, ASCII is obviously super US-centric. Unicode, as a response, would also be US-centric, so ASCII is at the beginning of Unicode, basic Latin ASCII, and then higher characters are used for internationalization purposes. So globalization, internationalization, and localization, all three goals together, are the goals of Unicode. Unicode has up to supplementary private use area B, U+10FFFF available, and starts at U+0000 if I know correctly, which is the beginning of C0 controls. C0 and C1 controls are part of, I think, regular ASCII and extended ASCII, but we have, so ASCII, ASCII, we have basic Latin, and then the extended is called Latin 1 supplement. And then for additional languages and language support, we have Latin extended A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Most of the new characters to Unicode are actually medieval and even ancient scripts, especially once we get past U+10000, though emoji characters are also in the Unicode code charts at this point. I think they're usually, I don't know if it's called Phase 2 or if I remember right, these are called phases. I'm not sure if they actually are called phases though, but these are Unicode code blocks that go beyond U+10000. We have up through 10FFFF, supplementary private use area. I think the FFFFE, FFFFF, 10FFFE, and 10FFFF are reserved. So they're reserved characters in supplementary private use areas. Private use area, the main one, starts at E000 and is used by fonts like Font Awesome, just in case you didn't know what that private use area was. But don't worry, I attempt to trace these additional punctuation characters in this Unicode block while I continue speaking about the actual successes and the story of what happens with Unicode. And I'm very sorry for any biases that have resulted from my description of and my knowledge of Unicode and exactly its development pattern. But enjoy the rest of the video, and I will get back to you very soon. If you have enjoyed this video up to this point, please consider liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, possibly telling me more about additional Unicode characters that I've missed within this code chart and within other code blocks. And thanks for watching. Signing out.